love that guy.
Brought you 10 donuts. Connor Garnett with the first serve. That's wide, and Hunter Johnson looking for his third title of the year, as well as Connor Garnett.
0-0.
Hunter won the Grand Slam in Atlanta and has been on a tear since. Missed serve, unfortunate. Won it in Milwaukee as well over Federico Staksrud. So those are the kind of wins that are solidifying Hunter's run to the top and validating the body of work he's put together this season to break out of the 40s and get to the top 8.
Point.
And the one thing you will see from Hunter that's different than some of the dudes is he'll stay back when returning and then pick a spot to come forward. So we'll see if that's a 50-50 mix. There's an example right there.
What a read on the angle from Hunter Johnson. You thought Tui Nation was going to open it up. Denied there. Connor Garnett won a title, his first this year in LA in April.
0-1.
Followed it up with a Kansas City gold midway through the year. Deep on the return.
Yeah, I talked to Hunter about that strategy. He said he takes a little bit of pressure off the return, and then you just don't run into a fire sometimes, too, if you don't hit the return the way you wanted because you're coming forward.
Ooh, a little off speed.
I mean, the shot making in that rally was ridiculous. Forehand, beautiful from Hunter. And then, I mean, if you're going to have Tui Nation gear, you better be able to hit the shot that Hunter just hit there. And did he ever?
Side out.
The amount of spin that Hunter Johnson can generate with next to no swing on his ground strokes is something special.
1-1.
ATP, it's short.
Yeah, and that's one of those where this foot speed of Connor Garnett affects that because you're like, I have got to get it away from him.
1-1.
So he tried to go for the line and just came up short there.
It's hard to keep it away from, that's for sure. Can't get to that one, though. These two last met at the Dallas World Championships. It was 12-10 in the second. Hunter Johnson forged quite the comeback.
Yeah, that was after a pickle in game 1. It was a wild scoreboard in that one.
Side out.
And Garnett is going to want to try and find the Hunter Johnson backhand because the forehand, as you mentioned, with that swing path of his, he has figured out and found don't overhit it, and he just gets those RPMs are obscene, Michelle.
Wow. Masterful point construction for Hunter.
Yeah, I think Connor thought there's no way that's staying in. It's going to go wide and lands on the line. So well done from Hunter Johnson here. Nice feeling out process here. A lot of points scored in just 1-1.
Well played, Connor Garnett. Pockets some knifing angles too on his volleys.
For sure. And you know, everybody says, oh, you need to be stable. Don't be moving when you're hitting volleys. This dude can do that all day long, especially going right to left, running into the two-handed backhand. ATP from there.
Oh. Man. I mean, did we not see that in LA multiple times with SportsCenter top 10 plays in ATPs from Connor Garnett? Resides in the Southern California area too.
Side out.
Yeah, no one can get any rhythm of 2 and 3. And sometimes in singles, you'll see a guy just serve and start cracking passing shots. But if Hunter Johnson doesn't come forward, Garnett doesn't get that opportunity.
Ooh. And around it to take it out of the air on the forehand side from Hunter Johnson.
Yeah, and then pulls it inside in because he had the paddle face that looked like I'm going to go inside out, and he did not do that. That was nice trickery from Hunter.
I didn't see it. Did you see it? Point. Referee timeout. We have a challenge of the out call. The out call puts us at 2-1. We'll now proceed with video review.
It, so it was very close. He definitely called it right away, so there's no controversy about he played a ball and then decided he'd want to call it afterwards. This one's close.
Ooh, that's in. Yep. No argument there.
Yeah, the things that you're challenged that you have to do is you have to try and hit a great shot with a great player coming at you and call the ball at your feet.
Right.
I mean, that is a difficult combination of things to do there, and Garnett thought he hit it just right, and guess what? He did.
After review, the out call is overturned. The ball was in. 2 timeouts remaining. 2 timeouts remaining. We'll resume play at 1-1. Time in. 1-1.
Wow.
And just thumbs up from Connor Garnett. Maybe we should play to 5.
Yeah. Here's a look at Paris Chan, Hunter's girlfriend, and into the final in women's singles as well today to cap our championship Sunday coverage against Stanley Waters. The last player to beat Waters was Paris in the final.
Wow. Hope there, yeah. Paris was hoping that women's doubles would go 5, just more wear and tear. Still, that took quite a lot out of Anna Leigh, and she still has another match before singles.
Point.
Okay, if he starts passing you on the backhand side consistently, that's 2 that have gone up the line.
Receiver,
look out. Because Connor's like, I hit it exactly where I wanted, came in. Now you got that is right there. Congratulations to our winners.
Santa came a little early. Hunter's hoping the same thing with a title in Southern California. Wow, Hunter Johnson all over the court.
Yeah, these guys have these bonkers points because their best strokes are in front of each other, meaning the Hunter Johnson forehand and the Connor Garnett backhand. So if either one of them runs around something, we get that just sprint, and this turns into a 4x100 relay.
Side out. One, 4. Point.
So if you do choose to stay back as the receiver, you have got to hit a better return than that, because then you were just giving the net to Connor Garnett, who takes full advantage there.
Two, 4.
Connor Garnett held on to a top 4 preseason ranking all the way through the year. Impressive and not easy to do. Two great movers of the game, and that's what you get.
Yeah, and there was a little dip in singles about 18 to 24 months ago. Everybody's like, what's going on with singles? And now singles is just terrific.
Point.
And the battles these dudes have, and the ladies as well, are epic. And what we're seeing is on the men's side, the guys can cover so much ground. We get these crazy points like we're seeing here with these two.
Well, that's a great talking point too, Dave. I mean, how many championship Sundays can you remember where there wasn't a guy that was contending for 2 titles in a day?
Yes, it's what's making this event itself very special, because nobody, it's just preposterous. That's unreal.
Garnett had to beat Federico to get here, and that is wide for Hunter Johnson. Serve surrendered to Connor Garnett, who calls Southern California home. You can hear the home crowd at his back.
Side out.
So he has, as he said he would, mixed in some of the time I'm going to come forward. I need to make sure I don't just seed the net every time
7-2.
on return.
Side
Great
out.
return from Connor Garnett. Wow. And it's interesting with the serving of Connor Garnett, because in Major League Pickleball earlier this year in Atlanta, he just lost his serve. Just, we hate the word yips, but that's what he had, and seems to have recovered. Here comes the ultimate announcer, Jinx. Thank you for making that.
Well played by Connor Garnett. Big serve, big third. Monstrous close.
And that's the word, the close. The fact that that ball did hang in the air for a while, but he did not let that bounce.
And Garnett tweaked that serve to try and hang with the top of the singles because it's such an asset.
There's a special skill Tui Nation right there off the hop, because it is hard, because you have to get two levers in the right place, not just a one-handed backhand, but the right and left hand have to work in concert there. Well done, Connor. That's just so good, because everyone thinks, oh, he's going to go down the line and make Hunter Johnson run. And Hunter ended up being close to that ball, and yet so far away.
And now just a 2-point deficit for Connor Garnett to overcome, to tie it, playing his best brand of pickleball midway every single weekend, and he's done that tirelessly this year. Garnett giving Hunter Johnson a run for his money at the moment, though.
And it was a nightmare both ways, because he was the 38th seed, and the third seed would be like, wait, who do I play?
6-7.
So you'd have Tyson and Connor Garnett and a Ben Johns playing him early in tournaments.
Yeah, it's a nice put away. And it was always frustrating for Hunter, because he's going into these tournaments like, I have Ben Johns or Federico Staxrud in the first or second round. But hey, he made his way out, and
7-6.
he talked about that yesterday in his interview, how difficult it was at times. Perfect place shot from Connor Garnett, side out.
And it's going to be the wing that isn't as good, meaning the Garnett forehand and the Hunter Johnson backhand, that will be critical here. And Garnett has found some really good forehands here in his comeback.
That's deep.
Side out.
Boy, that's his favorite shot right there, right in the wheelhouse for the two-handed backhand. It's okay, Tui Nation. He'll make the next one.
7-6.
So that time the serve was so good, Garnett, who usually comes forward almost every time, had to stay back.
Big serving was a point of emphasis for Hunter Johnson coming into this match, as it usually is for the singles game plans. Easier said than done, though. Another short return earned, and a big third shot drive to close it out.
And that looked like, oh, so effortlessly. When there's the short return, it's hard to hit a ball with pace, because you run out of real estate and you're closer to the net, so you have to get it up and down quicker. That was fantastic. Oh, and it's getting louder in here too, Michelle.
Well, that was the 75% mastery that you talked about with the ground strokes of Hunter Johnson. That's the pace that he seems to have mastered, and that he shared with us that he's mastered.
Yeah.
It's not always easy to harness that perfect pace where you can control it, where it's not launching out of bounds, but it has enough spin on it to land in. Game point for Hunter Johnson. Oh, ATP attempt robbed by the post. Fist pumps for Paris Chan. Hunter Johnson up a game. 11-6 finish over Connor Garnett. We're going to step aside to game two. Coming up next, Hunter Johnson stands one game away from claiming gold in San Clemente, California at the season's finale.
As a pro pickleball player, aches and pains can really affect my game. That's why I use Lycart. a once-a-day patch that provides relief from acute pain due to minor strains and sprains.
Lycart diclofenac Topical System 1.3% is a prescription NSAID medication indicated for the topical treatment of acute pain due to minor strains, sprains, and contusions. Lycart may cause risk of serious cardiovascular events, including heart attack and stroke, which can be fatal, and gastrointestinal events. Do not use if you've recently had coronary artery bypass surgery, gastrointestinal bleeding, an asthma attack, hives, or are allergic to aspirin or any other NSAIDs. Do not use Lycart on broken skin. Most serious side effects include, but are not limited to, heart problems, liver problems, kidney problems, skin reactions, nausea, and dizziness. Stop Lycart and get emergency medical help right away if you experience shortness of breath or trouble breathing, chest pain, weakness in one part or side of your body, slurred speech, or swelling of the face or throat. Before taking Lycart, tell your doctor about all of your medical conditions, including if you have liver or kidney problems, have high blood pressure, have asthma, are pregnant, or plan to become pregnant.
Talk to your doctor about Lycart today. For more information, including valuable patient savings programs, visit lycart.com.
You'll see players start cracking serves and passing shots. Garnett did not have an answer down the stretch, but he dug a hole to start game one. Pretty even after that.
Point.
And okay, so two-handed backhand up the line were the winners in game one, and now Hunter Johnson's pulling it cross court as well. That is not the way Connor wanted this game two to start.
Point.
And that just replay what I just said. And the serving difference between Hunter and Connor is significant as well. There's that dipper that he was outrageous with yesterday, because that thing is going to land in the kitchen, Michelle.
Yes, the fact that he can master that shot and really neutralize Tyson a lot, who was ripping through his opponents with his power. Wow.
Side out.
And a big thumbs up from Hunter Johnson, because he's like, look, that guy has the two-handed backhand. I put it in the perfect corner away from that, and Garnett, after a tough start, came up with a shot he had to have. And then missed the serve, though. So just, we'll keep an eye on that. One miss is no big deal.
3-0.
Tough kiss, but what I love are the volleys before that. A lot of players would hit those into the open court, but the open court is begging Hunter Johnson to hit a forehand. So hitting it back and making Hunter Johnson beat you with his second best side is a smart play.
Point. 1-3.
Garnett on the board. Needs to find something in game two or his tournament is done.
Point.
He will settle for silver, but that is a miss hit from Hunter Johnson he will take.
Yeah, just complete whoopsie over there in the corner. And we talked about how he brushes the ball with the perfect amount of pace, but not overhitting it that time, didn't find it. So now you just have to have the confidence to get another one going, and that's exactly what he did. When you miss a ball that badly, you love getting a forehand right away, right in the strike zone. So those demons will be gone quickly.
3-2.
Wow. Another beastly ground stroke from Hunter Johnson from the middle of the court. How is he passing the acrobatic mover, Connor Garnett, from that angle?
It's because he's seen two-handed backhands go down the line. So this time he finds another one cross court, and if you're guessing coming forward, that's a bad place to be. And that's twice now where Hunter Johnson had a chance to really get his momentum cranked up, and Garnett has come up with forehand winners.
Two, 4. Side Side
And the
out.
other big thing about this event we haven't talked about today is these are extra points you carry into 2025
4-2.
that only players that played in this event get.
Point.
So when you talk about a win here, you got 200 points for each of your pool play wins, 300 for the semis, and this is a 600-point match. That is massive when we talk about the parity in the top of that men's singles.
5-2.
Points are at a premium in men's singles. Nice
Side
ball
out.
from Connor Garnett, and it's not easy to hang on to these points when you've got the draw just continues to get deeper
2-5.
every single tournament. It seems like there's a new name in the mix.
Love the short hop there from Connor Garnett to take time away. Still kept it deep. Sometimes when you short hop it, you leave it short on the other end. That was brilliant.
3-5.
Oh my. The fact that he even got a paddle on it shows you the 40 speed of Connor Garnett.
Just lightning. Now he gets it for sure if it doesn't touch the tape on the way over. Terrific hands though from Hunter Johnson there. So let's see if he can again add to his 2-point lead here. Big serve and find a
5-3.
forehand.
Volley.
Is there a script here where I do a drop volley and now you have to do one as well? That was absolute money from Connor.
3-5.
My goodness.
Steal this one from Rob Cassidy. 'Tis the season 2 drop volley.
Nice.
It's pretty nice. That is wonderful.
At 50% off and slap that gold medal you won here on top of it. That's perfect.
'Tis the season.
You got to accessorize, Michelle. You know that.
Oh,
no way.
Those are the plays that I find miraculous off the paddle of Hunter Johnson.
I mean, Connor's like, give me the ball back. I'm serving. And Hunter Johnson just held his ground. Sometimes having a lazy paddle's good. He had his
5-4.
paddle low, and it was perfect.
Point.
Big serve from Hunter Johnson. Earns the miss on the return.
6-4. Side out. Four, 6.
Oh, full scramble. Attacks it off the bounce.
Side out.
And that turns into like a soccer shootout shot there at the end where
It's a great analogy.
Hunter was just waiting. Are you going to move first? Because if you don't, I'm going to put it right behind you. And that is a great job of being patient when you're in complete
6-4.
control.
Point.
Ooh, and a couple two-handed backhand misses on the return.
Crowd is screaming out
7-4.
for Connor Garnett.
Ooh, T-serve.
Ball, left foot, right.
Mary Namey on the fault call
I'm out,
of
receiver,
Connor
8-4.
Garnett.
Hunter wants the clean winner, so he doesn't want that to count.
Especially in singles, especially with the field
I'm
of
in.
talent. Hunter Johnson
8-4.
needs 3 to capture gold again. Over Connor Garnett,
Point.
it's deep. Looks to the bench.
3 missed returns in this game by Garnett, 2 on the backhand, and then that
9-4.
one on the forehand.
Side out.
Great play by Connor Garnett, spreading the field out wide.
All right, he's got to go here. At least get 2.
4-9.
Oh, gets away with one there. Connor was on it.
Yeah, he stayed home. A little 4-mile-an-hour roll to the forehand would have been a winner there.
9-4. Side out.
Garnett perseveres again.
So we're going to just see how long you're at 9, and then the beats per minute go up. The sweat goes up. You are so close, and you can see he's even saying to himself, just settle down.
4-9.
Oh, but getting a gift on a very nervy return that barely cleared the kitchen there. Okay.
9-4.
That's
Side
deep.
out.
And again, keeping a monitor on the mental situation for
100%.
Hunter Johnson. Stuck on 9 again. Wide on the third. Connor Garnett takes another. Hunter Johnson strolls to the towel. Oldest play in the book. Trying to regain his composure. Nice return. And he's opening the door for a Connor Garnett comeback. What point do you call timeout? Next point, I would imagine.
Absolutely. But that makes
6-9.
you nervous, too. That's the problem in this case.
Oh, Connor Garnett punishes the pop-up off-speed chance, Hunter Johnson.
I think the timeout is coming because he's grabbing the towel and not picking up the ball, or it just...
He's asking Paris if he should go one more. Or...
He's going to play through. Okay. I mean, I can see both sides of this decision because of what I just said, because you just have more time to think about the fact that you were 2 away, and now you have played some very nervy points.
Point.
It has to happen now, and he looks over at the bench, frustrated. Now he's frustrated at the bench for telling him not to.
When the world sleeps, greatness rises. And while others dream of the next level, we chase it, challenging every limit, turning obstacles into stepping stones. Because the next level isn't just handed to you, it's earned. Go next level with 6-0 Pickleball.
Match. Meanwhile, Connor Garnett has rattled off about 5 straight points. Johnson playing safe now, and Connor Garnett ties it at 9. The crowd behind him.
So it's easy to play when you're on the comeback, but now when you've gotten it all the way there, can you continue to play loose?
Garnett says thank you very much. Playing right into my strength, and game point. Swings to Connor Garnett.
And Hunter Johnson is pacing with anger back there. Can't believe this has slipped away.
10-9.
And saves a game point. Can he get off of this elusive number 9?
Boy, he took the anger out on that return. That was absolutely demolished in the corner, and Garnett got a look at it, 2-handed backhand, but just getting it back over and making him hit a volley was good.
It was 9-4 in this one, Dave. Full scramble is deep, and Hunter Johnson ties it at 10.
So Garnett stays back. So now we're allowed to be nervous on both sides because the comeback is done. Now it's who can play solid down the stretch.
Wow.
Stays back again, Michelle.
Timeout receiver,
Match
11-10.
point, championship points. to Hunter Johnson, who put himself in a position where he had to play bonus pickleball in game.
And
I'm in match point.
Hunter take the lead
11-10.
back. Here we go. This is fascinating.
Hunter Johnson has secured the title. He is the 2024 PPA Tour Final champion. And that reaction says what this moment means to him. Dave Fleming.
I mean, he had to do it the hard way, and we're not surprised because we've seen that fish before. But this guy, I said it before this started, his play down the stretch was the #1 singles player in the world, and to win the finals validates that. That is really good for Hunter Johnson. Congrats to him. Great year for Connor Garnett to make the finals here. He will be heard from throughout next year, but this is Hunter Johnson's moment and well earned.
6 medals in 8 tournaments. We'll be back to crown Hunter Johnson champion next.
Welcome back, everybody, to the CIBC PPA Tour Finals. Championship Sunday is living up to it. The best on best are playing some unbelievable pickleball. Congrats to these two champions. Hunter Johnson gets it done, 12-10 in the second, and both players are standing by with our Michelle McMahon.
Dave, thanks so much. Connor, starting with you, runner-up is no easy feat when this tournament featured the best in the game, the top 8. You held on to that top 3 spot for most of the way through this season, had a breakthrough performance, earning 2 golds, your first in LA earlier this year. How would you pay off a great 2024 campaign?
Yeah, I mean, the singles level in men's pickleball right now is insane. There are so many great players out there. It's just been a battle. Everyone out on this court is just, you have to fight for every point. So it's been so much fun this year just going after it, and been fortunate to have a few successes there. So just been awesome this year.
Well, despite the loss, no, it's not the result you wanted, but this crowd was behind you the entire way through. What does that mean to be playing in an atmosphere like this?
Yeah, no, it's super special having the crowd that was this electric, was amazing. And I just want to put on a good show. We played some really great pickleball, stretched Hunter there at the end, and he played well, came up with some big shots, and it was just a ton of fun. Thank you, guys.
All right, on behalf of CIBC, Dan Sullivan is with us to award you with the silver medal from the PPA final. Give it up for Connor Garnett, this year's runner-up in the final. Well-deserved, well-earned. And now we turn our attention to Hunter Johnson, this year's champion of the PPA final. And ladies and gentlemen, it was not easy for this guy to break into the top 8. He was in, what, the 40s to start the year? You had to battle against players like Ben Johns and Federico Staxrud and Connor Garnett early in tournament rounds. Now you get to pay off your 2024 year with a title at the pinnacle. What does this mean?
Yeah, this is amazing. I mean, just all the hard work pays off. Just want to thank the Lord. Just want to thank Paris and my brother. I mean, gosh, but all the hours we put together, you know, Yates is battling an injury, so he's going to be right here behind me soon enough when he gets healthy. Thomas Wilson back home, Brittany Wilson, you guys are the best. Mom, I forgot to shout out you yesterday, so shout out. Yeah, just, it's amazing to see kind of the hard work pay off all year. Just kind of kept my head down, just kept working. I mean, to win this at the end, I just couldn't even have imagined it. So to be here with this crowd, this is the biggest pickleball crowd I've ever seen. So you guys are awesome. Yeah, just feeling super blessed right now. This is awesome.
6 medals in your last 8 tournaments. How do you explain this meteoric rise to the top?
Gosh, I mean, yeah, just again, hard work. I mean, you have a team behind me. Paris, we put in so many hours. Yates, just having my dad here is awesome. Just the sport of pickleball is amazing. I mean, fell into this sport coming from pro tennis, and this is the best thing ever. So pickleball, everyone go play pickleball if you've never done it before. So.
Awesome. Well, Hunter, congratulations. And now we welcome back Dan Sullivan to the stage on behalf of our title sponsor for this wonderful event, CIBC, with a few words for our champion today. Dan.
Congratulations, Hunter. What a great match, great tournament. On behalf of CIBC, we're proud to give you this award, so congratulations. Making it look good this weekend, so congrats.
Thank you.
Hunter Johnson secures his 3rd gold medal of his career and of the season. What a moment. What a battle in game 2. Dave, mixed doubles coming up next.
Mixed doubles is up next indeed. We've got Anna Lee Waters and Ben Johns battling Christian Alshon and Catherine Parento. Don't you dare go anywhere. This is going to be fantastic.